Well, hello, my fabulous friends. Hope you're doing well. Well, I've got my original gossip cards on the gossip table. I guess we could call it the gossip table, couldn't we? These are the original ones before I got my really fancy schmancy ones. We're going to ask the gossip cards because they're so chatty. They love gossiping. We're going to ask them, give us the dirt on what's going on with Harry and Meghan. Like, the back end story. The back end story. Give us the dirt. What's happening with Harry and Meghan? These ones I don't read in reverse. So you'll see they're all upright. Give us the dirt on Harry and Meghan. What's going on? Like they just did that big lie about, Beckham's were over for supper. Yeah, quite a while ago. But they just, she has to push herself. How can I make this story about me? Victoria and David aren't talking to their son. How can I make this about me? All about me. Me, Meghan. All right. What's the gossip with Harry and Meghan? Are they together? Do they even live in the same city? Is Harry far away in London? Are they as loved up as they make it out to the cameras? What does it look like when the cameras aren't there? That's the best question. What does it look like when the cameras aren't there? Shall we begin? Oh my Lord, right off the start. Death, ending. These people are not together. I'm sorry. Lover. She has a lover. And I think the last cards told us that as well. Fortune. Shaking that money tree. Jealousy. Look at, this is almost them at the concert there. And the lover was quite jealous to see them all warmed up together like that. Thought. So this almost looks like Harry thinking things over. Hey, the aristocrat. Malady. I was just going to say, I wonder if he's in some kind of rehab. I just did that health reading on him. Well, it wasn't really health reading. It was about the ketamine. And he's not taking it, but he is under doctor's care and taking something else. And I'm wondering if this is showing up here. Love. Shiny and new. All right. Yeah, you can see them all. What's the underlying? Anger. Wow. Holy. Okay. I think Harry's missing somebody that he deeply loves. I think he's got massive regrets. Because you look at this love card is on the way out. This relationship is over. Sorry, when you get the death card up, it's like the cards are saying, what relationship? What Harry and Meghan? They've ended a long time ago. Meghan has a new lover who's very rich. Count on it. We've done a couple of readings and this has come up. And then look at, there's Harry and Meghan for the pictures. And there's the lover. He was there at the concert. So who else was there? Quite wealthy, billionaire. This man is quite wealthy that she is after. He's really thinking about a past love, somebody who he really loves, and he's heartsick about it. He's absolutely heartsick. He's not heartsick over Meghan because this is ended. This is gone, done, dusted. She's moved on. They're playing it up for the cameras. How much longer is her real lover going to come forward? Like take that. And there's a lot of anger. A lot of anger. And I think the anger is on Harry's side. I'm going to say he's pretty angry about how things have worked out. See if we can suss out who this lover is. Who's this lover? Who's this lover? Very rich lover. Very rich lover. Who's this? Can you tell us more of who this very wealthy lover is? Have you heard Serena and her husband, billionaire owner of Reddit, are on the outs? Yeah. Is this why? Remember at the tennis thing? She came back with blowjob knees. Oh, might have to edit that out. Okay. Marriage. He's married. He's a married man. That's why they haven't come out. He is a married man. What's this one? That was a funny cut. So let's just see. Letter. We might hear news about it soon. They text each other quite a bit. DM. Could be sending notes like through Instagram and whatnot. He's married. He's definitely married. And they text a lot to each other. Okay, let's get some clarify. What's Harry thinking about? What's Harry thinking about? Yeah, this is an explosive situation. You know, Harry's done. He's moved on. He is actually under doctor's care. Probably, a malady it would be like a depression or lack of energy, very stressed out. There is one in here that's sickness, but this is just malady. This is like the sniffles kind of thing. And he wants love, and he's looking at the love that he's lost. Okay, what's he thinking about? What's he thinking about? What's he thinking about? What's he thinking about? Oh my God, sweetheart, I told you he's thinking about his love that he's lost. Is it Chelsea? I think almost 2 years ago now, is Chelsea is the one that got away. Chelsea is his one and only true love that he's ever had. So we asked, what is he thinking about? The cards told us already. He's thinking about the love. He's heartsick. Or maybe it's somebody current that he wants to be with and he can't be with because of the current situation. So he's thinking about his lover, his sweetheart. What's the anger here? Clarify this anger. Whose anger? We know the jealousy is this is the picture of them at the concert, and that's her lover. That's her lover. What's the anger about? Who's angry and what's the anger about? Can you tell me? Who's angry and what's the... This just came to me while I was shuffling. This is an invitation to a wedding. So perhaps there's going to be an invitation to a wedding. Jeff Bezos, that they will both be there. Don't worry, it's not Jeff Bezos. He's a little bit dippy, but I don't think he'd ever go for Meghan Markle. She's way too old for him. There's going to be an invitation to a wedding that both of them will be at. I wonder if they're going to be invited to... I doubt it. Or maybe this person is... Because we asked who's this lover, so perhaps he's going to be at... he's going to be a prominent person at the wedding of Jeff Bezos. Jeff and Lauren Bezos. That's this summer in Italy, so we'll have to watch for that. But what are they... What's this anger all about? What's this anger all about? Fidelity. God, these cards are just so bang on. I don't know why I just don't do gossip cards. Gossip. Fidelity. So they're angry at each other for fooling around, and they also could be angry they can't come out with it. They have to play the game. So that's what the anger is about. Well, and that goes in right with the jealousy, doesn't it? Wow. Could it be any clearer? I don't think so. So there's the background juicy gossip. What's going on when the cameras are off with Harry and Meghan? I'm sorry. They can say and whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. They can do a porno of them actually doing the act. That doesn't mean they're together. And my cards, and not my only my cards, other card readers, other psychics, other commentators have said these two have not been together for at least, I think that on his last birthday, on his 40th birthday, I think that's when it was for sure done and dusted. Absolutely. I'm going to quickly ask the cards. Does Harry live in London, or does Harry live in the UK? Is Harry mostly in the UK? Let's put it that way. Is Harry mostly in the UK? 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 Judge. Oh, yeah, he's getting his divorce. Well, then there's all his lawsuits, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, because he's been there with all his lawsuits, or he's been there since his lawsuit. You know, fly for. Oh, we did the cards, and that wasn't Harry at the Beyonce concert. So he's been in there since his court case. Also, I think he's working on his divorce over there. Which ones? Falseness and hope. Yeah, I think he's across the sea. Where he's living is false, and he only has hope across the sea, hope to reconcile with his family. He does it in a really strange and weird way, but he also might be worried about the judges in the US over his visa. All his legal problems are better when he's in the UK. All right, well, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. YouTube's going to show you another video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that, and I'll see you over there. Take good care. Bye for now.